Hello and welcome to another exciting episode of the Film Mandate, where I bring to you news, reviews, and reactions both from the African front and the international scene. And for this very episode of the Film Mandate, we'll be doing a review of the fourth trailer for the most anticipated films, perhaps of all time, but this year, Avengers Doomsday. And it is indeed exciting. It's been released for a couple of hours now. And I thought we should do a review to it. My name is Papa Otu, and let's just get right into it.
I've lost everyone that matters to me. The king has his duties to prepare our people for the afterlife. I have mine.
King M'Baku of Wakanda.
Ben, Yancey Street between Broome and Grand.
Well. So that is the piece of the trailer revealed to us, and it is it doesn't reveal much, but the coming together of the Wakandans meeting the Fantastic Four. I don't know whether that is the first time introduction of or the first touch by the Fantastic Four here on Earth, and they were being met by the Wakandans. So honestly, it doesn't reveal much, and but at least we know alliances are being formed here, and that in a way is what perhaps this whole film is going to be about. Even if you may not know who you are dealing with, you might want to put away your differences because there is a very imminent threat coming against perhaps all life forms on that particular world, seeing that this film is all about doomsday, trying to prevent possibly the trying to save one world in order to make sure uh, the whole universe is not multiverse is not destroyed. I actually don't know how the story is going to play out, but what it means is that Doomsday is definitely going to be a global threat, and with him being a global threat, perhaps even far more than what Thanos used to be in or was in Avengers Doomsday. Sorry, Avengers Endgame. Perhaps they need even the alliances even more than they can ever think of. But already, from what we saw in Wakanda Forever, it already pointed to the fact that the Wakandans and the Talokans are already uh, perhaps friends of some sort, or they are united in some form of alliance to help fight the world against exploitation of their, vibranium. So they already have a form of an understanding. But now that we can see right here in this particular trailer, it definitely points to a number of things that it means that these people have no choice than to unite. Uh, from the look of what we have seen between the um, Mbaku, King Mbaku and Ben Grimm, definitely it doesn't sound like a first what's it called a first encounter. It sounds as if the well, I may be mistaken, but it sounds that they have knowledge about them, and because it seems more friendly than a hostile and more skeptical. They've been skeptical of each other, So whatever that may be, maybe they communicated over their intercoms from the spaceship to what the Wakanda have in their, in the laboratory. So whatever the case may be, there seems to be a foreknowledge of each other in some sense, and then this particular introduction necessary to form the alliance. So it is very possible that the Fantastic Four only know the Wakandans for the moment before perhaps they may meet the Avengers and other teams in this particular world. But regardless, it looks like we may be in for a surprise. It doesn't reveal much, unlike what we saw for the X-Men, the last trailer prior to this. But definitely, we now know that the Wakandans are in, perhaps equally in, as we have seen that of the X-Men and also Thor and Captain America of some sort. So we would have to wait and look forward to what the story will actually unfold. Perhaps a little bit more will be revealed when we finally see how the full trailer will pan out to be. But obviously, it looks like the monologue that Shuri altered, at the very beginning when he was walking on a desert plain, it means that she literally is still dealing with the pain of loss of her brother T'Challa and her mother Queen Ramonda. So it looks like there is a lot of, she's still dealing with the pain, and she hasn't really gotten over that loss yet. And I don't know whether that will be linked into even more, or it's just perhaps a conversation she was having with someone else, explaining what has happened to her in time past. But regardless, it looks like this story is going to pick up from a number of films that exist in the last phases. So Thunderbolts, possibly, definitely Fantastic Four, and now the Wakandans, and what else we going to discover? We are yet to see. So yeah, so far so good. I am excited to see Winston back and the Talokans, and you see Namor on his throne, and I don't know whether they have a settlement on the surface of the earth as well, not just submerged in the sea, but also on earth as well. But that's what it looks like. Some almost similar to the Mayans. Some of the structures look more like the Mayans. Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see how everything pans out. But definitely now, this is a confirmation that the Wakandans are fully in. Yes, we saw the chair watch and definitely saw the names, but at least finally seeing it on screen affirms or confirms what is perhaps already known. And so it is quite exciting to see all these things playing out. And I can't wait for December to come, where this piece will be released in the cinemas for us all to go and watch. Well, let me know what you think. What's your thoughts on this particular trailer? Whatever your impressions may be as a result of seeing all three trailers prior to this one. Whatever your thoughts may be, can you leave it in the comment section below? My name is Papa Otu, and thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.